DeepSeek AI announcement that shook the world. Supposedly, I saw it was getting a big run on traditional media, etc. And being this new Chinese AI chatbot, effectively a competitor or an equivalent to ChatGPT, etc. The hysteria I wanted to start with first, which was the fact that, oh my God, Nvidia lost $1 trillion off its market cap as soon as DeepSeek was announced, because it became clear that it was produced for so much less money and an investment, which I guess rocked the idea of the approach of what the American companies are actually going with at the moment. I would have thought that this was inevitable anyway, that it's not like they have they've cornered, we're the only ones that can make this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I share the same view as you, Ben, but we live in a world where people are getting fed only one story, and it's the story that you believe and you agree in. And for things that are ultimately benign, arguably in some perspectives, such as AI, and AI is going to change the world, is going to change the world for better, and AI is amazing, and AI is all in Silicon Valley. And then a story comes along that's completely opposite of that. I think that's really what we're seeing here, Hey, hang on, someone else besides Silicon Valley, someone else who didn't attend the Trump, inauguration has actually got AI. Wow, how could that be?
It's highly amusing to say the least. I wanted to speak a bit more generally now, just in terms of where AI is sitting at the moment, because obviously the joke being, things like ChatGPT is just doing everyone's reports for them, etc. But I also wonder with a lot of
stealing everyone's data to do their reports for them.
Yes, exactly. Yes, and it just makes
sorry. We enter an agreement with them. Oh, sorry.
Well, that's what you do as soon as you type. I did notice on the ChatGPT front page that they give you that warning, or after you've typed your first question or something, that you got to watch out for that. But what makes I wanted to use the analogy of throwing spaghetti at the wall, because I feel like, at least from a average Joe perspective, the way AI is being marketed to people as a tool, I don't think they really know what to do with it, as far as that's concerned. I know we spoke about, and you might want to, I don't know if you want to cover this here now, but I know that, you've mentioned before we got on about other actual productive use cases of it, but they're not getting that much attention in terms of the media narrative or whatever. It's just more about the chatbots and how you can, point your phone at a dog and it can tell you what breed it is, and or it can summarize your notifications or whatever. But all of that's just, to me, throwing spaghetti at the wall, trying to figure out what is this actual thing going to be for the average consumer.
Oh, exactly. And let's be quite open about this, or at least I'll be open on my opinion about this. A lot of the spaghetti throwing's actually by the people who are in charge of the big AI corporations. So, if you want to make money, get investment and escalate a share price, you talk about AI changing everything. And that's what we've seen everyone from OpenAI, Musk, Nvidia just going on about. Like, they're talking literally trillions of dollars AI value in order to capture that value now, so it goes into their companies, and also to build an economic moat so that no one can, off the street with his, IBM 386 can catch these guys effectively in these AI endeavors. And that's effectively what's happening. And that's why, in part, the DeepSeek is so shocking, because potentially it's so much cheaper. It actually wipes the value, as not that we've seen a slight correction in the market, but it wipes the value off the tech that these guys have been spruiking. So that's the first lot of spaghetti throwing. The second lot is, another purchase opportunity. Where can I buy the same shoes as everyone else? That sort of thing, which you wouldn't be able to answer that question without AI, would you? And then, all of this masks the real advances in AI, which actually have very little to do with jobs or interactions that humans have with technology on a daily basis. They're more about process backends. So if you have, for instance, financial transactions may take 100 sub-transactions to achieve one. AI can work out ways to bring down those number of transactions and reduce the computing power and energy required to achieve that. And this goes on for designing new medicines for people. It goes as far as, personalizing our health or ensuring that all of us are, better catered for or have better services. So, the real AI revolution will almost be invisible to us. It'll actually be about improving what we already think are digitally automated solutions that can be optimized 1,000-fold. And that's where the real advances and the betterment of our society will come, because we won't be hanging on phone calls for, 30 minutes waiting to change one digit that they got wrong in a license number or something like that.
And that's where we hope that we'll see the hopefully more coverage of is where those advances actually make sense in terms of that. Because, people are having fun with like ChatGPT and what it can do and whatever, and as an example. But at the end of the day, I don't know if it's really engage worthy just yet for the average Joe.
When Copilot's greatest contribution is to spam your inbox, what hope is there?